動けない。あ、嫌だ。死にたくない。
Okay, I think we have all heard these words before. How anime is dying. We'll never see a good anime again. New animes are all trash. And it's always pretty clear that the person is speaking from a place of hate and annoyance and not logic. Though still, for what it's worth, we're going to address this topic from a logical standpoint and see for ourselves if the anime medium as a whole is truly dying. Feel free to share this video with your friends who think the same and ask for their opinion. Well then, grab a hot cup of coffee and sit tight. Things are about to get very interesting. Now before we begin, I want to make it absolutely clear that anime is not dead. Anime is not dying. In fact, it is expected that the global anime market would have reached the value of more than $56 billion by 2023. It grows every year. The idea that anime is dead is purely insane. It comes from a place of scarcity and fossilized thinking that good anime only exists in the 90s or the early 2000s, but we all know that's not true. Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaguya-sama, Vinland Saga, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and Spy X Family are a few animes that were released in the past few years. The Dragon Ball franchise has been going strong even after 4 decades. One Piece continues to dominate the internet even today. The return of Bleach broke Twitter. If you think things are not looking good for the anime industry, you need to look again, my friend, because the anime industry is in the middle of rapid evolution. Doesn't matter if you don't like the straightforward storytelling of Demon Slayer, its intense and orgasmic animation is phenomenal enough to impress even the most cynical viewer. Sure, you can look at the average, generic, seasonal anime and say that it's not good, but pointing to the kind of anime that you don't usually watch and saying that the anime medium as a whole is now trash is not a very intelligent way to look at it. Though, side note here, by using the pronoun you, I'm not referring to my previous viewers. No, we're talking about the average troll you see on YouTube, Reddit, or TikTok. The troll that tells people why their favorite anime is complete garbage. Let them seethe and whine while we shall continue to enjoy all the brilliant stuff this medium has to offer. Think about it this way, you don't ever see someone talking about a generic or cliche anime from the 90s because you know that it isn't relevant. Only the genuinely good or genuinely bad stuff gets talked about. Why compare the gold of those years with the mediocrity of today? So if someone tells you that anime is trash nowadays, just tell them to watch better anime. It's that simple. No, seriously. Another thing we have to note here is that the anime industry has started to outgrow Japan. Korean manhwas have already started receiving anime adaptations by Japanese studios. The Solo Leveling anime is scheduled to be released this year. Not to mention Cyberpunk Edgerunners, a brilliant anime based on the Cyberpunk 2077 game. China is releasing its own anime series, which can be referred to as donghua, and it also is expected to experience rapid growth. Same can be said about Korea, but Japan is always going to remain the pioneer of anime. The level of popularity this medium has experienced in the past decade has put it right next to all other mainstream medias. These days, it's highly unlikely that you may run into a person who hasn't heard about Goku or the term anime. Millions of people are watching an anime episode right at this very moment. The demand only continues to increase, and the anime industry knows that. Why do you think MAPPA or Ufotable or A1 Pictures go to such amazing lengths to drop the highest possible level of quality? It's because they know that if you can impress the internet with a good adaptation, you win. This then brings us to the next point, which is that the isekai or harem genre is taking over the anime medium. This is definitely true, but not in a bad way. The thing is that isekai genre is still in the beginning. The manga or light novels that are being released right now are much more nuanced, but of course it's going to take some time before they are released. Same goes with other genres. Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen are a testament to how the battle shonen genre isn't going to be the same either. The thing is that you Google articles about whether or not the anime medium is dying. You'll see tons of results, but many of them date all the way back to the early 2000s. The claims are getting invalidated in real time. Dozens of anime comes out every season. Some of them are similar, some of them are just cliche, and yet some of them are also completely different, some even revolutionary. Right now, the internet culture is linked with anime culture. It'll take some extremely dystopian event to end the reign of Japanese anime, and I don't think it's likely. Now, going back to the question, is anime dead? The answer is not even close. I truly believe that anyone can have a great time watching some anime if they simply look for what they actually enjoy. Being angry about stuff and telling people that they are enjoying trash stories is not the way to go about it. Sadly, that's how internet trolls work. They spread misinformation on the internet, wreaking havoc on some social media posts, and then enjoy the show. At the end of the day, anime is just an entertainment medium. People watch anime to have a good time, so if someone isn't just having a good time or they feel offended by the anime community, they are better off leaving the medium altogether than simply brewing hate. It takes away from actually healthy debates and arguments about what the anime industry is doing wrong and how they can proceed.
それが電源突破。それがグレンラガン。俺のドリルは天を作るドリルだ。
2022 was a fantastic year. We had so many brilliant new animes as well as sequels for some of the old ones. The same can be said about 2021. In fact, this decade of anime is already off to a great start. 40 to 50 animes are being released every season. Some of them are mid, some of them are controversial, some are good, and some are great. And guess what? That's the thing with everything. If you listen to songs, some of them are going to be great, some of them are going to be bad. If you watch movies, you're definitely going to enjoy some more than others. And similarly, if you watch anime, you may feel bored watching one season and yet feel absolutely overjoyed watching another. It's more a matter of taste than it is about whether the industry is dying or not. Or at least, that's what I think. What do you guys think? Feel free to add whatever you want to this video, just be my guest in the comments section. If you disagree with anything I said, you can address that as well. I'm open to feedback. As always, a like and subscribe will be most welcome. And if you're feeling particularly giddy about these animes recommendations, then super thanks button is always ready to be pressed by you at any moment now. Yup, any and all support is genuinely appreciated. Well then, with that said, I'll see you guys on my next video.